Yo, yo.
What are you doing?
We are getting ready to go. We're going to be driving to Minnesota in a little bit.
Well, we're going to have water. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, mostly rain. Sunday, maybe snow. Looks high. The Brule should be in. Probably Devil's Track's in. Cadence might be in.
Yeah, it looks good. I never heard of it, but
yeah, it's high.
It looks stout.
The deepest slides on the shore.
Now we're getting ready to drive up to Minnesota. It's going to be a 1,000-mile drive. We got the van ready. Andrew's finishing it up. We got the boat. We got the puppy. It's going to be a long drive, but it's going to be worth it. Everything's melting. River's going to be high. Let's go.
All who feel like them are trapping, really sleeping, and them napping while me flying around the world. Take man and wonders of the world. That was the 7 seals and so the trumpets of the word of cold and green.
Exactly. So we had driven nearly through the night and through the day and through the night again to get smashed on, broken, bent over, and then stuck in the cold alone for like multiple nights while everything's Richter high.
Alright, so today's Thursday the 27th. Woke up feeling good to run Superior Falls, and things didn't really go as we planned. We got there, it was a lot higher than yesterday. Then as I'm scouting, they completely shut the water off. In a matter of a few minutes, they cranked the water to even higher than it was when we got there. So we decided to call it off for the day. We're heading west. We're gonna try to hit some stuff on the North Shore and stop here on our way back. Got the word from the locals that Laster is in, so we just drove straight to Duluth. It's a novelty run. Andrew's ready to go kayaking, kinda. How's it going, Andrew?
I'm tired. We've been flexing it out. I'm waiting a lot for this one moment. I'm dry right now, so I'm happy. Just getting all that fun.
Yeah, so I flipped over in the one that nobody runs. What's that rapid called?
Almost always.
Almost always portage. Flipped over there, like subluxed my shoulder, couldn't really lift my arm up, and was totally just bent out of shape for the next couple days of epic kayaking that we were set up. We had Highwater on the North Shore of Lake Superior, and we were just driving after creek after creek after creek of just flooded slides and waterfalls and canyons and just things that were like class 6 or class 3 or super 6 surf wave or like perfect waterfall and
First descent.
yeah, exactly. Just like time after time we're like, oh, we gotta stop because there's a little bit of water in this tiny creek, and all of a sudden we've got like the most epic canyon ever.
There is no gauge here, so you just kind of have to eyeball it. And the lake's kind of high. There's water in the marsh.
So what you're saying is high water.
So there's a 90% chance it's in, 10% chance it's low, 60% chance it's like medium high, 70% chance it's high.
I like those odds.
All these chances, man.
They're good odds.
They're good odds for us. Yeah, so it's definitely.
We're looking good. Okay. It's cold, brother. Holy shit. So we put on the split rock. It was a medium level. The river starts really narrow and shallow, and we had to navigate through some trees and some branches. Took us about an hour to get to the top of the first rapid, but after that was 2 miles of clean, steep slides. I've always dreamed about running this river, and I'm really glad I got the chance to do it.
Taking me out in limousines, promising me empty dreams, but he wasn't, and I was his life. Reminiscing. left to right, waiting to see when I'll stop the fight. Underneath these hazy nights, crazy nuts lies, and I was his light. Reminiscing all the lies you told me, burning time to hold me, scratch that you don't own me, reading people and faking it. When he called me back into his ride, feeling time like I'm his only, sitting way too close, alone inside, the walls be closing on me. In him I can't confide, even in my secrets can't confide. Any other person, but he is a burden, and I feel like cursing, can't confide. When you call me back into his ride, feeling time like I'm his only, sitting way too close, alone inside, the walls be closing on me. In him I can't confide, even in my secrets can't confide. Any other person, but he is a burden, and I feel like cursing, can't confide. He said, call me back into his ride, I don't know, is this the show? He was like, I'll make you mine, running circles in my mind, after you up in my ride, and I was his eye. Reminiscing, I was confused, felt abused, didn't know what to do, and it was a lie. Yeah. All the lies you told me, burning time to hold me, scratch that you don't own me, reading people and faking it. When he called me back into his ride, feeling time like I'm his only, sitting way too close, alone inside, the walls be closing on me. In him I can't confide, even in my secrets can't confide. Any other person, but he is a burden, and I feel like cursing, can't confide. When he called me back into his ride, feeling time like I'm his only, sitting way too close, alone inside, the walls be closing on me. In him I can't confide, even in my secrets can't confide. Any other person, but he is a burden, and I feel like cursing, can't confide.
So we got off the river and we went to the restaurant to get some food. I watched the locals eat an absurd amount of ketchup. I had a pizza, and then we found a pretty sweet campsite by the shore of Lake Superior to spend the night.
Do we need more ketchup? Delicious. Everybody loves ketchup.
Imagine bunk beds in here.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
What do you think is going to be running today, Jordan?
Well, everything's running.
But what we're going to run?
What are we gonna run? We could run the Brule, we could run the Poplar, and we could run
The Cadence sounds fun, huh?
the Cadence. Maybe try that.
Cadence.
Yeah.
Cadence would be fun.
Right now it's on the high side.
So we are the Cadence?
We're on the
Cadence River, North Shore, Minnesota. It's an 8-foot wide gorging canyon. We hiked about a mile upstream to check for logs. There are a couple of spots that has log jams, but they're semi-easily avoidable. But there's a nice shelf right there. And down here there's some stouts. And you think we're gonna do it?
No, I don't think I'm out today.
If Georgie's out, I'm probably gonna be out.
Yeah, this is like Mexico, except there's ice on the walls and the rocks are really sharp.
Alright, so the crew decided to skip this today. It's a little too high, too many logs. We're gonna go scout some other stuff south of here. A waterfall, Poplar River, check the level for Cascade, and come back tomorrow with some rappel gear, a chainsaw, and maybe cut some logs. And hopefully the level is gonna be a little lower, and that's gonna allow us to run the Cadence River. So after getting stuck to Cadence, we headed south to paddle Poplar River. We had a lot of snow in the woods. We finally made our way down towards the river. We started off with this massive cascading stout class 6 unrunnable rapid. We put on right below that, and the river started off with some continuous class 3 and 4 whitewater. Then went under some shallow bridges until we reached this really fun slide before the river plunges down into Lake Superior. Overlooked this creek, and actually the sketchiest thing that happened to me throughout the entire trip was just halfway down the run. We stopped to scout this rapid, and we saw this massive tree going into this undercoat rock. Had a root ball sticking up, and everybody decided to portage, and I thought I could make this move and go over this rock, but it got rejected, and I had to do this super sketchy maneuver right on top of the rock.
We flew from Oregon, and the whole time I'm like in this awesome canyon running this live, and I just like, dude, Andy's not here. He's just at the car. I was probably more bummed than Andy was. It's just a lot of casualties, getting stuck, Andy getting hurt, and all of a sudden it gets cold as and everybody's like, peace, I'm gonna go back home.
And what can we do? Like, two, you can't save each other if you're both getting crushed. I'm broken, I can't help him. Like, what are we gonna do? Like,
so we spend the next 2 days scouting stout class 5.
it's icy, and we're gonna go kayaking.
Andrew in his cowboy boots, looking like a mountain goat. We ended up finding a lot of cool stuff that day, but definitely the best find was Onion Creek.
The lower slide's good.
I think both good.
That long video, like, really pushed out.
See some two massive slides. back to back, and I was pretty obsessed with it. I tried for 2 days finding a crew to rally, but unfortunately I couldn't find nobody to help with safety and media, so we headed south to find a campsite, and Andrew comes back running from the outlook saying that he's gonna fire up the first ascent of Goosberry Falls. That caught me off guard because his injury, but he was feeling pretty good about it, and he definitely crushed those lines and bagged the first ascent of the upper and lower Gooseberry Falls. After timing both drops, he still found energy to fire up a couple laps on Eugene Falls and Baptism River. We had a little 6-hour nap throughout the night, and we're about to scout Superior Falls on the Morrisey River. Been dreaming about running this waterfall for about 6-7 years now, and I've scouted all sort of different levels, and it sounds like today's gonna be perfect, so I'm excited to check it out.
All right, we're geared up at Superior Falls. We set a rope. We've got film crew. I'm on safety. I'm walking down below the falls right now. It's about a 10-minute walk for me, so I get to wait for Marcelo to come through. He's hiking up, and I got my bed slipping. And he's thought about this for 7 years, and this is a big moment for him. It's a big moment for me. I'm really excited to see him break through on this. We've been here for three different days now scouting, and it's just impressive to watch him come through. And we're at high water right now. This shit's big. I'm excited. I'm excited for my friend, one of my really good friends. We'll see what's going on. See you in a bit. All right, we're here below Superior Falls. Marcelo's at the top, I'm below. I'm setting safety, downstream containment. I'll check in a second.
Get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
today. Fucking lace that, dude. Perfect line. Like, literally fucking perfect line. You just came out upright. Like, you were in the boil as you were coming up. Like, dude, fuck, that was sick.
Yeah. You wanna come to the lake real quick? Come to the lake.
From the #1 station, this is a story about love. A love story. Music is love, and love is music. Yeah. Sing the song, brother, sing the song. Sing the song, you could never be wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting for a sign. Do you hear that? Now I'm dancing to your vibe. I'm holding it forever. Like a treasure from the tree. Right from the tree. My body ain't confused no more.
Today was high, like twice as high as the last time we were here, but it actually looked a lot better. And thanks to my homies, to Jake, to Tim who drove here, Andrew for being in the bottom. There's nobody in the world that I wish to be waiting for me in the bottom better than him. Maybe Pat Caller, maybe both together. But dude, it's just a blessing. We came from snowstorm into this beautiful sunset here at Lake Superior. I'm gonna show Jake, give a shout out, Jake. Thanks for the day. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Lake Superior. Thank you, Andy. That was an amazing trip, dude. Hell yeah.